So now we have the power conferences ending the regular season. And we have the conference tournament matchups. He said here we have the first games here in the tournaments. We have the SEC, the Big 12, the ACC, and then we have the Big 10 ending the regular season. We have the Big East also ending, is playing their last regular season game, but they've already picked their last. They've already found out their last. They're playing their last regular season right now. The first one. Their conference team already said. We have at 11 a.m. Eastern. Texas A&M at Tennessee. Maryland, Tennessee. Then we have Big 12 championship matches. Either on ESPN Plus or ESPN or both. Some rounds will be ESPN Plus exclusive. Some will be ESPN exclusive. Like an ESPN Plus. Or maybe just ESPN, not for sure. In the Big 10 tournament, the first round is on Peacock. The quarterfinal, the second round quarterfinals, semifinals on Big 10 Network. And then the championship is on CBS every second day with CBS. So like every broadcaster's involved now. And Big 10 Networks, Big Fox. But it's not like FS1, FS2. Big 10 Network probably does go reach FS2. It's on like the lower tier. In the national ones. We have Eastern UCF BYU, and then one Eastern EC North. This is the first round. That's regional North Carolina. The Big 12 is from Kansas, Missouri. SC is from regional South Carolina. The Big 10 is in Indianapolis, Indiana. We have Syracuse at Boston College at 1 Eastern. 1:30 Eastern is Arkansas, Georgia. 2:30 Eastern is Houston, Carl. In the Big 12 first round. Then the EC, we have Pittsburgh at Virginia. We have Minnesota, Washington at 3:30 Eastern. 2:30 Eastern is Houston, Carl. 3:30 Eastern, Pittsburgh, Virginia, and the ACC in Minnesota, Washington. Then we have 6 Eastern, the SEC. We have Missouri, Mississippi State, Rutgers, Nebraska, Big 10. And then 6:30 Eastern is Arizona, Cincinnati, Big 12, and Clemson, Stanford, ACC. And then we have 8:30 Eastern, we have Auburn, Florida, SEC, Wisconsin in the Big 10, and Texas Tech, Kansas in the Big 12. Then we have the second round already decided. There's 2 teams that got by as the second round. North Carolina, their last day they go to second round. And their TBD second North Carolina. Vanderbilt gets up at second round at 11 a.m. Eastern on the SEC Network. Then Kansas State gets up at a second round on ESPN Plus. Big 10 is Indiana, Oregon. They're the 8-9 matchup. Because the top 9 get by the second round. Top 4 get by the quarterfinals. So 8-9 are playing the second round. It's Indiana, Oregon. Then you have Oklahoma gets by this second round. This is at 1:30 Eastern. 1:30 Eastern, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech. And same with their top 15 seeds. Top 9 get by the second round. And top 4 get by the quarterfinals. We have Michigan gets by the second round, 2:30 Eastern. Arizona gets by the second round, 2:30 Eastern. California gets by the second round, 5 Eastern. ACC's Ole Miss gets by the second round, 6 Eastern. Illinois gets by the Big Ten second round, 6 Eastern. Iowa State gets by the Big 12 second round. And then we look at by the second round of ACC's at 7 Eastern. Then Alabama with by the second round of the SEC's at 8 Eastern. Michigan State by the second round of the Big 10's at 9 Eastern. And Utah with the second round of the Big 12's by 9 Eastern. And then when you get into the ACC quarters and the SEC quarters, like a few SEC quarters on ESPN, and a few of the ACC quarters on ESPN too. It used to never really be like that. It used to be exclusively ACC to the semis, and then SEC network until the semis. And then when it was, then for a while it was just, and then it was off of, it was ESPN News having both, and then they would have ECC network. Then went back to the SEC semis only being on ESPN U, and the ECC semis were on ACC network. But now they've had both on ESPN 2. I think maybe they were trying to promote the conference more, network more. I think they're launching it. But now they have TBD and Florida State playing. And ESPN 2 at 11 Eastern. And then Butler and Big St. John's, they play in the first round of Big East tournaments on Flow Sports. And then the quarterfinals, they'll be at, usually it's the UConn quarter in FS1. And FS2 has the other 3 quarters winners. And then the Fox is going to have the semis on Sunday. And then Monday will be FS1, will be the final. But we have Butler and St. John's in the 7 Eastern. It's on Flow Sports. Then Big Ten, USC gets by us. The champions, they get by the quarters in Eastern. South Carolina got by with the coin flip. As the SEC they have 2 tiebreakers. And then they do a coin flip. That's at New Eastern and ESPN. Then we have the Big 12s. They go to ESPN in the quarters during the quarters. We have West Virginia. That's an ESPN and New Eastern. And then EC Network has the NC State quarter 1-3 Eastern. And then NC State does win the regular season title. In the ACC, that's because they're winning over Notre Dame. And then we have Georgetown and Providence in the East first round. TCU gets this 1 seed. They get by to the quarters. They're 2-3 Eastern ESPN. Kentucky is in the second quarter ESPN, 2-3 Eastern. And then missing there in the Big Ten quarters. Big Ten. Xavier and DePaul in the Big East. The third final Big East first round game at 4 Eastern. And then the second ACC quarter is going to be Notre Dame taking on to be side win. Is the 7-10 matchup. If the seeds hold, the better seed wins. So Notre Dame will take on the lowest seed wins. So it'll be 2-7. And that'll be Notre Dame. That's at 5 Eastern. And then we got one Texas as the 2 seed in the seeds. They rank here. They're there to perform. They're at 6 Eastern. They see the Steelers at night. And we have Big Ten. 2 UCLA gets the second seed. The Big Ten tournament at 6 Eastern. Baylor gets in the SEC and Big 12 Nate session course. It's more because of like the men's like ES NBA's on ESPN and then ESPN 2. They have some more men's basketball. And then like ESPN U probably have some men's basketball as well. And yeah, 6 Eastern is Big 12 8 session course. ESPN Plus. TBD at Baylor. TBD number 17 Baylor. Number 17 Baylor will play the 7-10 matchup when Duke is playing at Center Eastern. LSU is playing at 8:30 Eastern. And the Big Ten network is Ohio State at 9 Eastern and Oklahoma State at 9 Eastern Plus. Then we have at 8 Eastern on the 8th. We have UConn plays in the Big East joint quarter. And Eastern as though they always play their early game as this one year in Eastern. And then we have the ACC semis at Eastern. Like I said, ESPN 2. And then they're having we have a little market. A 4-5 matchup at 1 Eastern FS 2. And then ESPN 2 is the second ACC semi 2 Eastern. And then ESPN 2 is the first SEC semi at 4 Eastern. And then there's the 2 Big Ten semis at 3 Eastern. And 5:30 Eastern. And then they have there's a break in the tournament action for the Big East. And then we have the Big 12s. They play at the first time at 6 Eastern ESPN Plus. And then FS2 have Crane, number 22 Crane, it's the 2 seed. They'll take on the 7-10 winner from earlier in the day, from Friday's action. 7 Eastern FS2. And the second seed semi 7 Eastern ESPN 2. And then we have the fourth and final Big East quarter at 8:30 Eastern, or 9:30 Eastern FS2. Next year, 1 Big 12 semi at 6 Eastern ESPN Plus. It's the other Big 12 semi. The first Big 12 semi is at 4 Eastern ESPN Plus. I'm kind of surprised they don't do it to where maybe the first Big 12 semi is maybe on like ESPN News or something like that. Maybe the second one goes to ESPN 2. I know they have it to where like those two, and they have like the OVC men's championship, and then like a West Coast Conference. I think they have like a West Coast Conference like quarterfinal, like the men's West Coast Conference tournament game, maybe, or something like that. I know they have the OVC men's because they played their first conference to end the regular season in the conference tournament on both Wednesday and Wednesday. So I'm kind of surprised they don't have both on like ESPN News. ESPN you have, or men's would be in ESPN 2 normally. They put that to like ESPN U. So then like the conference tournament's ESPN ACC or SC have more games, than normal. But then we have the ACC final at 1 Eastern. 2:30 Eastern Fox is the first Big East Summit. And then 3 Eastern will be the SC final ESPN. ESPN 2 is, and like I said, CBS has rights to Big Ten basketball and football, but usually it just shows men's basketball and football. But because of their deal, they do have to show like a little bit women's games. And one of them, and Big Ten tournament is like their only one. Only they have like just very few select ones. Except for there's on CBS and Paramount Plus. Then we have the second Big East Summit at 5 Eastern Fox. Phillips Big 12 C6 Championship Final. 5 Eastern spin. Like I said before, at 7 Eastern, it'll be the Big East Final. So, 1 Eastern, EC Final, ESPN on Sunday, March 9th. And Fox at 2:30 Eastern and 5 Eastern tentatively will be 2:30 Eastern will be first, and then 5 Eastern tentatively. And Fox will be the 2 Big East semifinals. ESPN has the C Final at 3 Eastern. And then CBS has the Big Ten tournament final. After some men's tournament action. Some, like the men's like 10. And then you have men like 10 and men's by conference section. That's the Big Ten women at 4 Eastern. Then 5 Eastern is the Big 12 final. And ESPN. So we'll talk about. So yeah, that's about it. For these power conferences, there are a few more conferences that are like start their games. And they run in midweek. You have the Peachtree League, American Athletic, and you have like the Big Sky. You'll have like some other conferences, but when we get to them,